the Dupas. Thanks for following.
Well, thank you for the follow, the Dupas. I like it. Dupas. Hey, you stop that! You stop that! Champs! It's icky! It's icky! Alright. I'll clean up. You are like my mother sometimes, I swear. There, you happy? You happy? Oh boy. Get now comfy. Today, we are playing King's Quest 6. Oopsie's never played it, neither has Wing, so this is gonna be exciting. There'll be no handicaps. Save early, save often. That's the only thing we know. Save a lot. Save. Where we last left off in King's Quest 5, 5. See, Oopsie is multilingual. I'm learning. We have we found out we met King Graham's family, right? And then we saw the son Alexander was clearly trying to get cozy with a certain princess that we rescued. And this game is gonna star Alexander. So we shall see. We shall see if the boning did commence. Is Oopsie allowed to say that? Oopsie's gonna say it. It's obvious. It's obvious. They didn't give her the sparkly princess eyes for nothing. Oopsie can see that. The laugh is not voice change? No. Yes, thank you. We couldn't bother to remember her name, and she was only there for like a little bit. She at least rescued us from the dungeon. I need to see the beginning of this game. Oh no.
Are you sure you want to clear your game and restart?
Alright, let's go. How you doing, Mudslug? Welcome in. Well, that's a little loud for me. You guys let me know if it's too loud. It's not that horribly rendered for the time. Oh good, I'm glad to hear it. Open it.
Long ago, in the castle of a kingdom
Grab the
called
popcorn.
Coventry.
Alexander, here you are. Oh, you're still not thinking about Cosima, are you?
I suppose I am.
Son, it's been months. You've got to pull yourself together.
It's
After all,
3D
you
rendered.
only
I
met
see.
her that once.
I know.
Have you discovered anything about the land of the Green Isles?
No. No one's even heard of it. It's like she's just vanished.
I wish I could help. Please try to think about something else, dear.
I'll try, Mother.
Yes, please think of something else. That's weird, dude. You've only been it for like 10 minutes.
Alexander, I feel so alone. I don't know what to do. Alexander, I wish you were here. Alexander.
Cosima! Wait! Mother!
The fuck?
Mother, come quick!
Alexander, what on earth? You're white as a ghost.
Mother, I saw Cosima. She was in the mirror.
In the mirror? The magic mirror?
Yes! And it showed me how to find her.
How?
The stars! I saw the stars outside her window. I can navigate by the stars.
Oh, Alexander.
Well, that's some CSI
If
shit.
you really go.
It will be all right, Mother. I promise.
ship reveal. Woo! Now, when's the thunderstorm that's gonna make us crash the island?
For months, Prince Alexander sailed the known seas and beyond.
All by himself. Where's his crew? Yes, sir, not appearing in this film.
Land ho! Land ho! Land ho!
As the ship nears the shore, day turns to night and the sea turns violent.
Oh, it looks better when it's dark. Looks very timbered. No, you crashed so close to shore. Oh no. Where did he sink if he hit the rocks? Like the boat should have stayed afloat, really. Okay then. And everybody died.
Yeah, I don't use a voice changer. This is just my voice.
If he sounds like this.
And Wing sounds like this.
Wind has range. Sort of. Witchcraft? No! Just very straight vocal cords. Ha! The steak! Oh, we don't have any steak around here. Oopsie doesn't believe in killing the cow puppies. The hoof puppies.
Alexander awakens to find himself on an unfamiliar beach. For a moment, he is too dazed to remember how he got here.
Wing will eat the cow puppies. Oopsie does not. Oopsie
Then
eats fish.
he does remember. The shipwreck. The sea. Just as he had seen his men safely into the lifeboats, a gigantic wave picked him up and tossed him overboard into the churning
Oh,
sea.
so there were other people. Okay, okay.
That was the last he'd seen of his crew. Debris from the shipwreck is scattered along the shore, but of the lifeboats and his men, there is thankfully no trace. He can only hope and pray that the lifeboats survived the currents, and that his men made their way safely back to Daventry.
And that you're not liable for their lives. Yeah, seriously, I would hope that there would be a trace, and that would be a good thing. That way you guys can, like, band together and help out, because, you know. I think that is just a writer trying to tell us, yeah, don't worry, everything's great, everything's great. It's great.
Alexander picks up his royal insignia ring from the beach.
Unrealistic, you know he would never find that ring again.
I like how the laugh is not voice changed.
Oh, sorry, hold on, my
The
text
woman
speech is
was
messed up.
called Kazima in Part B.
Yeah, it's better.
Kasima.
Hold on, I need to drink. Hold on. Yay, we are drinking out of a 2-liter bottle of Coca-Cola.
The sand is warm to the touch.
Wait, I want to check out the wood. If it's anything I know about these games, it's that you gotta look at everything. Everything. Oh, how do I go back? Here we go. I can tell we're gonna have some clicking issues with this again. Going off screen is so weird. Wait, are there... Volume. Speed. Yes. Boop.
The sand is warm. Alexander pushes the plank to one side. A box has been partially buried under sand.
A box?
The sand is...
I don't care how warm the sand is. Get the box.
There's nothing of interest in that part of the box.
Shiny thing! Click it!
Alexander takes the coin and leaves the ruined box where it is.
Okay. Progress. Can I cycle through? Yes. Okay. Great. Castle looks promising. Hello.
No strangers?
No strangers. You're no stranger.
No strangers may enter the castle of the crown.
I, sir, am an odder. Get it? Otter. Sure.
There's no point in using that on the castle entrance, even if Alexander could get close enough to do so.
Excuse you?
Alexander is already wearing the ring.
Then show him the ring.
Perhaps Alexander should learn a little more about where he is before offering his family heirloom to total strangers. The guards of the castle gate look like efficient fighters, and there are doubtless more of them inside. Alexander decides not to try to force his way in. It won't do any good to try to convince the door itself to allow Alexander politely addresses the odd-looking guards at the castle doors, hoping to learn more about his predicament.
Good day to you, guards. I was cast upon this island in a storm, and I'm a little confused about my location. Could you tell me what place this is and who lives in this castle?
Hey, what is that you say? A castaway?
I think
A
I
likely
just got a
story.
joke.
We haven't had any foreigners in this part since Alhazred arrived.
Don't be so rude, Gruff. He's not asking for any secrets. You're standing on the Isle of the Crown, lad, and this is the Castle of the Crown. The royal family resides here. Rather, what's left of the royal family.
What's left?
The Isle of the Crown. But tell me, am I anywhere
Cheap
near the
viewers on
land of the Green
streamwood.com.
Isles?
This
Remove the
is
space.
the land of the
Add
Green
L-
Son of a
Isles.
bitch.
The Isle of the
GOD.
Crown is the main island,
Shred
foolish
Tuesday.
boy.
Then Princess Casima must live in this very castle.
Aye, the princess is indeed our treasure jewel to guard, and we consider it an honor.
Alexander decides to show his royal insignia ring to the Castle of the Crown guards. With all of his papers lost in the shipwreck, it is the only possible calling card he can think of.
Good day. I'm Prince Alexander of Daventry. I'm an acquaintance of Princess Cassima. If you could just inform her that I'm here, please.
So everyone says. Let me just look at that ring.
What does it say, Gruff?
Kingdom of Daventry, Prince Alexander. Wait here while I go see what Captain Saladin thinks of this.
The guard returns a moment later with a majestic-looking creature.
Yeah,
Captain
majestic.
Saladin
Sure.
speaks with a voice that is gentle, but reflects a will of iron.
Prince Alexander of Daventry,
Oh,
I
yes,
presume.
very majestic.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with your country, but
It's
I'm
a
sure
collie!
Vizier Alhazred will want to meet you,
Oh.
if indeed you are a friend of the princess. Please follow me.
I'll follow you anywhere,
You
Mr.
play
Friendly
with
looking
the
bowler
tiny
collie.
portraits.
Lord Alhazred, a visitor to see you. Prince Alexander of Daventry.
What is it that you seek, Prince Alexander?
Pardon the intrusion, my lord, but I came to see Princess Cassima. Some months ago, my father, King Graham, saved my family and I from imprisonment under an evil wizard named Mordak.
The same wizard that kidnapped the princess?
Exactly. When my father rescued us, he also liberated Cassima and sent her home.
Then your father has my gratitude, and that of the entire kingdom. But I'm afraid I still fail to see the purpose of your visit.
Well,
I want to
came
bone
make
your
sure
princess.
that Cassima arrived safely and to pay my respects. Before we parted, she gave me an invitation to visit.
I have no doubt she did exactly that at the time, Prince Alexander. However, things have greatly changed for Cassima since her ordeal in Mordak's castle.
Somebody else wants to bone her.
Cassima's parents both became ill and died while she was gone.
Oh,
Cassima
no!
is sequestered in mourning for them as befits a princess.
Oh,
She is not receiving visitors of any kind.
that would be valid.
Even if she were, I do not think your visit would be appropriate.
Yeah,
You see, it
definitely
is
not.
time for Cassima to take her responsibilities seriously. With her parents gone, she
Exactly.
no longer has the
Exactly, Vice
luxury
Lord.
to be a carefree maiden. As was her parents' wish, Cassima and I are to be wed. We shall rule
Not
the kingdom
appropriate!
together. I assure you, our marriage is all Cassima wants now. As a prince and a gentleman, it would be best that you leave before there is any further embarrassment.
You totally killed the parents, did you
I
not?
see. I suppose that I was mistaken. I thought for certain that Cassima... Well, I apologize.
After 10
A
whole
young
minutes
man
together, I
sees
thought for
what he
sure we wanted to
wishes
bone.
see. I'm sorry you've wasted your time traveling to the land of the Green Isles. May your journey home be swift.
Perhaps I will take the opportunity to look around your fair land while I'm here.
Yeah, because I don't have a
I
ship
would
to get back.
advise against that. The kingdom is rather, shall we say, inhospitable these days. But it is your neck.
But I so
You may
badly
risk
want to
it
be the
if you
king of it for
please.
some reason.
Captain Saladin will escort you from the castle. Good day.
You have had your hearing with Vizier Alhazred. I
Vizier?
trust you'll respect his wishes and not return. I have been instructed not to let you into the castle again. Good day, my lord.
Captain Saladin whispers something to the guard dogs at the castle gate, and they nod with understanding. Alexander has a feeling they won't be letting him into the castle again.
Tiska Tiska. Yes, ever since I saw her tits busted out of that tiny, weird dress that they had her wear with no bra underneath. I knew we were meant to be wed. I had issues with the way she was drawn, okay? They could have given that poor woman some dignity.
An old beggar is peddling his wares in the village. He offers a variety of lamps, all neatly lined up on a long pole.
Yeah.
Old lamps for
With Salt
new.
Vader, Calvin.
Old lamps for new.
The peddler's pole provides convenient transportation of the lamp seller's wares. There are 6 new lamps on the pole.
Very cool, very cool. Oh, pawn shop. I got a ring to pawn.
Old lamps for new. Old lamps for new.
Good day.
It does sound weird, doesn't it? Like a pyramid scheme.
The pawn shop is too cluttered and dusty to poke around in efficiently.
Wings! I want some wings! We can fly back home.
The pawn shop owner doesn't look like a man to be tussled with. The curiosities business is just dangerous enough to require one to develop one's boxing skills.
I didn't want to fight him. Goodness gracious. We just got here.
Good day, merchant. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
I can tell you she is in a dark time. Without the ferry, communication between the islands has ground to a halt, and so nearly has my business. Why the long ages of peace have ended, and why the crown has not done something about it is beyond me. But then, I am a shopkeeper, not a politician, and can only hope for better days.
Good morning, NPC! How you doing? I'm so happy to see you! Good. By the way, Mindslug, guess what? It is Friday, and you are new, so you get a sub. For Freebie Friday! Hooray! You get to refresh, and you get to enjoy all the emotes. Thank you so much for being here. Most evil. Oh, I better be spamming cute emotes. That's the only evil we allow around here. How you doing, Peachy? Did you get your brekkie? Yes, all the stabby sticks. Graven saw the stabby stick emote, and he said it looked terrifying. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Alexander takes a closer look at the items on the counter.
What's this?
I see you have noticed my mechanical nightingale. She is made of plain
A
tin,
nightingale?
but she sings the sweetest song you can imagine, barely distinguishable from the
I'll
real
fix that.
thing.
Yep, that's the top. It's like off by a couple pixels. Sorry about that. Here, let me try this. A little scooch. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry. We were having some trouble scaling this in the windowed seed. papers?
Ah, yes, the painter's brush. It was well used by one of the island's best painters. There's a lot of creativity in that brush, and its bristles are still in good condition. The flute is only made of plain wood, but its notes are fine and true. Have you an interest in tinder boxes? This one is only slightly battered. It holds
Only
a good
slightly.
supply of flint, a sturdy striking pad, and even a candle in case you find yourself with naught else to hold the flame.
Oh, well. I don't know. Part of me wants the pretty birdie.
I'm interested in that mechanical nightingale on the counter.
What do you desire to give me in trade? The items on the front counter are all of equally slight value, worth only a copper or two. They are handy items nonetheless.
Let's see here. I got a coin.
I have this copper coin. Is it of any value to you at all?
Most interesting. I have never seen a Daventry coin before, but it is
I get a kiss and
genuine
trade.
enough.
Kiss for a
I might
nightingale.
even find a buyer who is interested in foreign currency. The items on the front counter are the only things in the store that I can let go for the price of 1 copper. You may make your choice from there.
Alexander looks at the items on the counter to make his selection.
I want the burp.
That mechanical nightingale looks intriguing. I believe I'll take it.
Very well. Your coin is well spent. Remember, this is a pawn shop. I am always willing to take back my own goods in trade.
I'll remember.
Oh,
Thank
so we
you.
can trade for other items. Nice, nice. You, sir, are a delightful businessman.
An elegant little glass dish decorates the countertop. The dish is full of green mints offered for the enjoyment of the customer.
Oh! Well, you know what to tell you. If it can pick it, I shall pick it.
Alexander takes a mint.
If I can pick it, it goes in my pocket. Oh, is that a new phrase? Did I just quote a new phrase? If I can pick it, it goes in my pocket. Morning, Redman! I feel clever. If I can pick it, it goes in my pocket. Lick! Thank you for the lick. Thank you for the blim. 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 Okay.
Alexander sees nothing particularly interesting there.
This game is so picky about where I clicky.
Old lamps for new. Old lamps for new.
Books!
I will be right up. Now, what can I do for you?
I guess I'm looking for a book.
There's a small table near the door that bears a sign. The sign has undergone a number of changes.
If
It
you lick
once
it, it
read
goes in the locket.
10
Oh,
pence,
yes, that is
but that
probably
was
what would
crossed
happen if
out
you
and
licked random
replaced with
objects. They'd
5
probably
pence,
lock your
then
mouth.
1 pence,
Like
then
Hannibal.
free. The sign currently reads, "Take one, please."
Oh,
Only 1 book remains on the table.
free
It looks
book.
like the bookshop owner really wants to get rid of that book.
Well, if I can pick it, it goes in my pocket.
Alexander picks up the book from the small table.
Oh, yes, please, take that book. You have my most humble thanks for doing so, good sir.
Really? Thanks.
I love how enchanted he sounds when he says, really? Thanks. A wonderful road. Oh,
Alexander is carrying a book from the bargain table in the bookshop.
yes, but what's the book say?
Alexander opens the bargain book and reads a paragraph at random.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers, divided into equal parts by the third of a cackle of grouse geese, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretched over the total of 53 and an eighth bottles of wild beast lard.
Phew, what an incredibly boring book.
I
No
was
wonder the
fascinated.
bookshop owner wanted to get rid of it so badly.
It sounds like a cooking book. And then Grub slaving for a wizard, getting stuff for free is exactly. No, that's true. It's true. Oh yeah, we are viewing it from a bookshelf. I love that. It's great. Artistry. Let's see what else.
Alexander is a little old for those children's books.
Oh, you're never too old for a children's book.
Alexander isn't interested in the cookbooks on that shelf.
Why
He's
not?
had an aversion to cooking ever since he experimented with a certain cookie recipe involving cat hair and fish oil.
Ew. Well, that would explain it.
For some inexplicable reason, Alexander feels compelled to avoid this hooded old man.
I therefore want to talk to the hooded old man.
Good day, sir.
The mysterious old man just ignores Alexander.
Okay.
Right now, Alexander is too involved with the journey he's on to take time to read about the journeys of others.
Oh, shush.
Alexander rests his feet for a moment. Alexander picks up and leafs idly through a book called The Changing Role of Court Entertainers Through the Ages. Well, that was refreshing. Alexander is not interested in those self-help books.
Well, maybe he should use some. Maybe to find out how to not hit on women who you've only met for only 10 minutes.
Thinking of Cosima, Alexander decides to leaf through one of the volumes of love poetry.
Oh my god.
He reads, "Thy hair, thy lips, thy beauteous face, and all thy studied
Please don't get a
female
boner in the
grace
bookshop.
have won for thee anon a place within this broken breast."
Breast! I knew it! You're thinking about breasts!
And another. "Upon the shore the lilies bend, untouched by worldly care, where shadow they her earthly bed, oh, that she were not there." Yikes. And another.
Stop
What was
it!
when I looked at you? What power has
Stop
chained me
it!
through and through, and binds my heart with links so tight, I cannot live without the sight of you? What nameless thing has captured me, and made me powerless to flee?
The narrator's
What
having
thing
too
is
much
it with
fun.
a name that brings my mind e'er back the same to thee? The name of love cannot apply. Its commonness does not decry the haunted, hunted, painful cry that my heart makes for you, that e'er my soul eternal makes for you.
A little close to home, that one.
Alexander returns the love poem book to the shelf.
Oh.
Alexander picks up the fallen page. It's the love poem he particularly liked. It must have fallen out of the poetry book.
I see that old volume has lost another page. You may keep it if you like, sir. I have glued the stubborn thing back in place 2 times already.
I do rather like it. Thank you, merchant.
I do rather like it. His voice acting is so strange. It's so dramatic. You don't hear that stuff anymore. Oh, I know what it sounds like. It sounds like almost like Snow White-esque, but applied to a man, like back in the 20s. Oh, I do say, I'd much rather like it. It would do me ever so good if you could just stick that damn page back where you found it, you motherfucker! That's why it sounds familiar! Oh my gooey! Thank you for that fun fact. It does sound familiar. I was like, why does he sound like Prince Adam? It would ever do me so good if you could reveal thine bosom to me, Cosima. Skeet skeet. Bill, is in my pants. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, okay.
An antique leather-bound book is displayed on a little stand on the counter.
Oh.
On the elaborate cover is the title, Ye Useful Book of Magic Spells.
Whoa! I want it.
How much for that book on the counter, merchant?
It is a fine book, is it not? I obtained it from the estate of the one and only magician this kingdom has ever had. Poofed himself into an aardvark in the end.
Oh, I thought his name was gonna
So
be
I
Poof.
heard. I never found the spells all that useful myself, but then I lead a boring life. I tell you what, if you can find another rare book, something a bit more marketable, I might be willing to exchange the spell book for
Poof
it.
the wizard! Nevermore! He became an aardvark and went out the door. Oopsie's on fire today. Poof!
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Old lamps
I
for
don't have.
new.
No, do not tempt me
Old
with lamp.
lamps for new.
I should save. This sounds like a good time to save. And I'll save over Poop. In remembrance of Poof. Hello? A hot blonde.
Alexander is greeted with silence.
You lazy thing! Get back to work and stay away from those roses! I've told you 1,000,000 times, those flowers are too sweet for the likes of you!
Oh!
You still got to do the breakfast dishes, make lunch, and clean the stables yet this morning! And get your veil back on! No one wants to look at your face!
Yes, stepmother.
The fuck? I see trembling in the bushes. Even the bushes are scared of her.
Alexander is standing on a dirt street leading through the village. To his right is a fine house with a private yard. The yard is surrounded by a gated fence and is full of red rose hedges. The street continues off to the northwest, from which direction Alexander can feel a light sea breeze.
I know, right? How does he feel now that he's met a second woman?
Alexander doesn't
Well, we should
want
be
to
the fourth
intrude
woman,
on
right?
private
Mom,
property
sister,
unless he's been invited.
Kashima, and then random chick. Oh my god, come on. Go, Alexander, go!
The cargo bay is unlikely to hold anything of interest or have a very pleasant smell after months of dry docking. Alexander decides not to descend into the dark hole.
Hello?
The boat does not reply.
Speed walking. Speed walking. Hmm. No, the struggle.
The currents around the island
What?
pull Alexander under. As Alexander struggles to the surface for the third and last time, he finds himself wishing he'd paid more attention to the warning signs of an undertow.
Bye! Oh my gooey!
Tickets. Oh. Next.
Nothing like getting swept off your feet. Alexander sees nothing particularly. Alexander doesn't want to intrude on private property unless he's been invited. The girl is too far away to hold a conversation with Alexander. Alexander...
You late! I've told you 1,000,000 times. Those flowers are too sweet for the likes of you. You've still got to do the breakfast dishes, make lunch, and clean the stables yet this morning. And get your veil back on. No one wants to look at your face.
Yes, stepmother.
Oh, damn.
Alexander can't see any way to hold a conversation with that.
Ellen! How are you doing? Is this the one with the girl in the tower? I think so. Spoilers? Question mark? We haven't played this before. How you doing, Ellen? Alright, come here, motherfucker. I got words. Oh, now I'm on the boat.
Alexander feels his pockets carefully to make sure he hasn't lost anything.
I'm not talking.
Alexander would have no use for that rotting rope.
I just... Door.
Yeah, what do you want?
Oh, okay.
Alexander promises himself that he will not go home until he has determined what Casima's feelings are for him, and if she needs his help.
Shut up!
Alexander...
Go away, the ferry...
I'm trying... Mr. Narrator, please, focus.
I said the ferry's out of business. What do you want to keep bothering me for?
That boat is...
Good day, sir. I was just wondering if you own this boat?
None of your business, stranger. Go away. The ferry's out of business. I said the ferry's out of business. What do you want to keep bothering me for?
That boat...
Go away, the ferry...
Okay, I'm confused. Okay, so I just pulled up a walkthrough. It says you're supposed to be a boy in the water. I see no boy in the water. Huh.
Alexander is standing. An old beggar is peddling his wares in the village. He offers The peddler's pole provides convenient transportation of the lamp seller's wares. There are 6 new lamps on the pole. A key.
Sorry, I keep having to walk.
Old lamps for new! Old lamps for new!
Old dudes for lamps!
The beach is covered with a fine-grained white sand.
Oh, the finest of sand.
Broken pieces of Alexander's ship litter the beach. Alexander is standing on a beach littered with debris from his shipwreck.
Good day again. How may I help you?
I beg information, sir.
Good day, sir. I'm a stranger in this land. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
That is quite a question, young man. Who are you, and what would you have me tell you?
My name is Alexander. I know I'm on the Isle of the Crown, but I'd like to know whatever you can tell me about this island, and if there are other islands nearby.
And Princess
You
Casima's
are
cup
indeed a
size.
stranger. Anxious is the man who knows not the customs of the land beneath his feet. This island is called the Isle of the Crown.
I think she
because
has
the
a goblet
royal
size.
family's castle is here.
But maybe she prefers teacup.
Besides the castle, we also have this village and the docks over to the west. There are at least 3 other islands. The Isle of the Sacred Mountain, the Isle of the Beast, and the Isle of Wonder.
At least 3? Does no one know for certain?
This is no ordinary land, Alexander. The land of the Green Isles has always been a place of vague boundaries, as if islands come and go. Legend speaks of a 4th island, an isle shrouded in mists. I myself have never seen it. Then, too, the land of the Green Isles is said to exist on the boundaries of this world and the next. Even darker places are reputed to be closer here than anywhere else in the world.
That's quite a claim.
Claim, yes, but probably just local superstition. We who live here on the Isle of the Crown, at least, sleep well enough at night.
Those first 3 islands you mentioned, how might I learn more about them?
Ideally, a young man seeking such knowledge would travel to their shores and learn about them firsthand. Meeting the leaders of each place would be helpful, naturally.
Cheers!
Unfortunately, the ferry no longer runs between the islands. There has been much
ferries are supposed to
political
fly
unrest,
between
and
islands,
it has
silly.
been too dangerous to travel for years. Perhaps the ferryman can tell you more.
There's no pause button.
He has little enough to do these days. And if you haven't been there already, you might seek an audience at the castle.
Thank you kindly, merchant, for all your good advice.
Ah, but advice is free, Alexander. Making use of it costs much more.
Timmy knocked over a box, which knocked over another box, which knocked over another box. Cats in their boxes! Oh my goodness. Okay. So, islands. Need to travel. Got it. That's why we need the ferryman. Alright, Mr. Ferryman.
Alexander can't do anything with that part of the village from here.
Oh my god, you are so picky, game. Come on. How this game mocks me.
Ace.
His eyes twinkling, that means he's a bad boy.
Come on, jump in. A little water won't hurt you.
I'll die. I already know. I did it once.
What are you waiting for? I said I'd show you how to get to the next island, didn't I?
You might have, but I accidentally skipped through your dialogue, cause... game.
That's strange. The young boy in the water just disappeared.
Poof!
Oh well, perhaps he just dove under the water.
Perhaps he died, because of the current that we apparently died in. Hello.
I said the ferry's out of business. What do you want to keep bothering me for? Go away, the ferry...
Ugh.
I said the ferry's out of business. What do you want to keep bothering me for?
I am trying to open a dialogue!
Alexander...
Excuse me. My name is Alexander. The owner of the bookshop in the village told me you might be able to help me. I hear you used to run this ferry for the islands. I'd like to talk to you if you have a moment.
You say old Allie sent you? I can't see why. The ferry's not running, you know.
I understand. I'd just like to talk to you about the islands if you don't mind.
Well, I guess it'd be all right if Allie sent you. Well, don't just stand there. Come on inside.
Ooh, guest!
What is it you wanted to talk about, young man?
I'm a visitor to these islands. I'd like to learn what I can about the area.
So you said outside. What is it you want to know?
Well, for one thing, why has the island's only ferry been dry docked?
Huh. It just ain't safe to sail these days. What with the islands feuding and all. Wazir Al-Hazred ordered the ferry closed till things settled down. Me, I don't think she'll ever see water again.
Aw.
But why are the islands feuding?
You got me. Something about stolen property or some such thing. 'Tis a real shame. Things used to be so friendly.
Then this unrest is recent.
A few years is all, but it's been long enough.
Perhaps if the ferry were repaired.
This old thing? This ferry's
Stop
been out of
this.
water so long she's no longer even seaworthy. Her boards have dry rot. She'd fall apart at the first taste of seawater.
But there must be some way to get off this island.
There's only one other way to travel that I know of. A magic map. The owner of
Map.
the pawn shop can tell you more about that than I can, Alexander.
Tell me more about the ferry.
I remember when I used to ferry Queen Ilaria and Princess Cassima themselves. There was no thought of danger back then. They used to go
My one
visiting
true
to care
lust.
for the needy and to keep up the friendly relations between the islands. I remember their last trip. Things had started getting nasty by then, and when they came back aboard, I gathered that the Queen and the Princess had been received a bit coldly. Princess Cassima was such a pretty thing, and she was terribly upset. But who could be spreading these lies, she asked the Queen, but the Queen had no answer.
What do you do now that the ferry no longer operates?
Me? I'm out of a job. The job my ancestors have held for generations. I'm the only one trained to avoid the reef and the rocks. But that knowledge does me no good now.
Is there no other boat on the island? One that might be more seaworthy?
Boats don't last long on these shoals, as you may have found out if you got here by ship. You can be quite sure that this old ferry is, or was, the only craft on the island.
Tell me more about Princess Cassima.
Ah,
My one true
such
lust.
a beautiful child, and so pure of heart. Why, a contrary thought has never crossed her mind. Her mother was the same. The king and queen, they served the islands, not the other way around, always thinking about the people. Ah, they are sorely missed.
What else can you tell me about the land?
Let's see. The Isle of Wonder's a lovely spot. A bit crazy, mind you. Gotta have a good sense of humor to enjoy a tour there.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The Isle of the Beast is pretty, but unfortunately, you can't get very far onto the island.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The inhabitants of the Isle of the Sacred Mountain are the most gorgeous creatures you'll ever see. If you ever get to see them, that is.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The Castle of the Crown sure is a beauty. She's the finest palace ever built, I'll warrant.
What else can you tell me about
Oh my
the
god.
land?
Some say that the land of the Green Isles is near the edge of the world, and that the deadly currents are a result of a magnetism that sucks life from this world to the next. Of course, that's just silly talk.
What else can you tell me about the land?
Let's see. The Isle of Wonder's a lovely spot. A bit crazy, mind you. Gotta have a good sense of humor to enjoy a tour there.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The Isle of the Beast is pretty, but unfortunately, you can't get very far onto the island.
There's nothing of interest.
I see you have a rabbit's foot. Has it brought you much luck?
As you can see, my luck's been out for some time now, despite that old charm. Why don't you take it with you? Perhaps giving the darn thing away will bring me good fortune at last.
Maybe.
Perhaps it will at that. Thank you.
Well, thank you for having me, Mr. Exposition Man.
The ferryman seems to be the...
Well, I think I'll be going now. Thanks for allowing me into your home.
Posh, not at all. It breaks the boredom, if you know what I mean.
There's certainly a lot of boards in here. We got something for the pawn shop. I'm gonna pawn off this baby foot. Rabbit foot. The fuzzy bunny foot.
Good day.
Ah, Cookman!
The old man just glares at Alexander and does not reply.
Good.
Good day, sir.
The old man just glares at Alexander and does not reply.
Poke him.
For no apparent reason, Alexander's flesh crawls at the mere thought of touching the old man. The pawn shop is too... The pawn shop owner... Alexander takes a closer look at the items on the counter.
Oh wait, there's no map here. I don't see a map.
The pawn shop owner doesn't look like...
Excuse me, merchant, but the ferryman mentioned that you might have a magic map of the land of the
I would
Green
like a
Isles.
magic map, please.
Why, as a matter of fact, I do. I keep it under the counter. It's been gathering dust so long that I nearly forgot about it. It was quite a few years ago, you see. The estate of a wealthy wizard fell into my hands when he died. It was useless magical junk mostly, which reminds
Oh
me...
no, I spilled my
Still
drink!
got some things of his in the back that I need to dump out. Anyway, the magic map was the one true treasure in the lot. The wizard was quite old and feeble and had enchanted the map to aid in traveling. It is said that one need only desire to be on an island depicted on the map to find oneself there.
Well,
It is
that's
a
not
very
handy.
valuable map, as you can imagine. Unfortunately, no one is interested in traveling these days. It is far too dangerous with the current state of the kingdom.
What would you take for the map?
I would normally want something magic in return, but since I am hardly overrun with prospective buyers, I would be willing to take anything of equal value in exchange.
Hold on, I spilled my drink. Hold on. Or rather, my drink overflowed because I put ice in it. Because ice and Coca-Cola is the best. And I have it in a tiny Mickey Mouse cup. That was a bad choice on my part. as far as a vessel to hold the Coca-Cola and ice. Oopsie, we'll be more careful in the future. Let's see here. I got... Oh, wait.
Would you be willing to take my family ring in exchange for the magic map?
Daventry, are you a king then?
No, that's my father, King Graham. I'm just Alexander.
Well, Prince Alex, she is a beautiful ring. Are you sure you can part with such a unique family heirloom?
The ring does mean a lot to me. I didn't always have a family, you know. Still, it is only gold.
Wait, were you
There are
adopted?
more important things at stake now.
Then you now own a magic map, Prince Alex. I will keep your ring out of sight for a few
I didn't know he
days.
was adopted.
If you find anything else of great value in your travels, you can come back for your ring. I would hate to see it melted down for gold. Ah, and a warning about the map. It will
I didn't
only
even know
operate
that.
when you are out in the open and within sight of the sea. The limitation has something to do with the teleport spell ingredients. You might try the beach.
Thank you. You are very kind. And I'll remember about the map.
No, we haven't played any of the games except 5.
Suddenly, the old man in the concealing cloak sneaks past Alexander, and with a sneaky dart of his hand, steals a mint from the candy jar.
Whoop. Yep, maybe steal if they're free, buddy.
The old man stuffs the mint into his mouth and wobbles unsteadily out of the pawn shop.
Is he drunk? Do you have a condition, sir? Oh.
Master! I followed Prince Alexander as you wished.
Oh, he is drunk!
From the pawn shop owner, he just abstained, just reprieved. He just got a magic map. You fool! You've been eating those mints again. I ordered you to stop that.
What's wrong with the mints?
Yes. Master.
Mints should not do that!
Now, what is this about a magic map? With the map, Prince Alexander could travel anywhere as quickly as I can. I thought I took care of the only means of travel. By my scimitar, I can't have him stirring things up now. Get a hold of yourself and listen carefully, Shamir. Go to the other islands and tell them...
Oh, I see. Shamil is a genie who gets drunk off mints. Got it. Got it. What?
Oh my gosh.
Okie dokie, I guess we're going to the beach. Thank you.
The pawn... The sand is warm to the touch.
Yes, it is. Maybe not. I feel like I missed something. Did I see a birdie? I saw a birdie. Yes, birdie. Hello, birdie. Here, I brought a friend.
Alexander winds the mechanical nightingale and places it on the ground. The mechanical nightingale sings a sweet, tinny tune. The real nightingale in the tree cocks her head and listens intently. The nightingale flies to a lower branch and looks at Alexander curiously, as if she were deciding that this human might not be so bad.
Aw.
Hello, little nightingale. Of what do you sing?
The nightingale only looks at Alexander curiously and continues to sing.
Oh, that looks important. I shall take.
Alexander can enter the building by using the... Alexander sorts through the odds and ends that the pawn shop owner dumped into the pot. Magic exploding gum wrappers, a shattered crystal ball, a cracked wand, a fake thumb.
A fake thumb?
Near the bottom, Alexander finds a little glass bottle labeled ink. It appears to be empty, but Alexander decides to take it anyway. You never know when a small bottle will come in handy.
Is it true? I collect small bottles. I use them to write letters to my friend on land. It's not a very efficient mail system, but we have a better system now. It's always fun to try, though.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Hello! I want more mints. I hear they make you drunk.
Alexander already has a mint. He'd prefer to leave some for the other customers.
Oh, no fun. Bite. Let's see. Map time.
Alexander remembers what the pawnshop owner said about only being able to use the map out in the open and within sight of the sea.
Ah.
He correctly surmises that the map will not work here.
Okay, that's what I heard about the sea. I thought he said something about needing sand from the sea or something, and that's why I was like, do we need sand? This is what happens when you're distracted by a cat. Your brain just makes up things. Bye, Mr. Nightingale. I love you. Okay, so this is the hot spot, right? Let's see. Excuse me. Fairy!
There's no point in using an object on...
What is this? Oh, wait. Is that the poem?
Alexander has a love poem from a book in the bookshop. The magic map is made of thin leather and has lifelike drawings of the islands on its uneven surface. Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Magic map! The magic map is made of map! Okay, big one.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Uh-oh. I was gonna say that! Alexander thinks of Casimir. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation on his pants as his boner grows.
There's an ugly flower growing near the base of the cliff.
There's no such thing as an ugly flower. How dare you?
Alexander picks the flower and is startled by its hideously strong skunk-like odor. For a moment, he can smell nothing else.
That's what you deserve for calling it ugly.
Alexander takes the feather.
That's a feather. Cool.
There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get closer.
Ignorance kills. Wisdom elevates. I think you need a comma in here. Otherwise, it looks like ignorance kills wisdom. Signed, elevates. The power of the comma shall save you. Comma, Cassiva. Oh my gosh.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Comma, Cassiva.
Nothing happens.
He's
Apparently, the map won't teleport its user anywhere except the other islands. It's a good thing, too. Alexander has had enough of ocean swimming lately.
Ocean swimming specifically, I guess. Okay. I wonder.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation. Alexander doesn't want to taste the salty seawater.
Is it pink thing though?
A string of letters floats in the water. The letters spell out, "Where are you going?" Alexander's heard of alphabet soup, but this is ridiculous.
What?
One of the oysters is sitting up in bed and doesn't look very happy.
Is there oysters in beds?
Can't sleep. In the oyster's mouth, Alexander can see a grin.
Feels a strange pulling sensation. Mind Slug, you were the best. I hope you join us for next stream too. Hello, Mr. Oyster.
Why aren't you asleep like the other oysters?
Oh,
that voice.
I'm so weary, but I can't sleep. I have a terrible ache in my mouth.
Why? What to do?
What's wrong with your mouth?
No offense, but it hurts too much to talk.
It makes sense. Is that Martin Principle? I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. How about I read a boring book to you? How's that?
If you're having trouble sleeping, perhaps you'd like me to read to you.
Hey, that would be great.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers, divided into equal parts by the third of a cackle of grouse geese, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretched over the total of 53 1/8 bottles of wild beast lard. Yields a gilded minnow of precise measurements, 2,069 centidrills by 3,023 6/7 puns, not punts, as might be expected. This is not to say, however, in any sense whatsoever, that deviations in mean temperature of 5 or 6 dregs or so.
Alexander makes a grab for the pearl.
Hey, you fixed my mouth. It feels great.
Ah, the little oyster drifts into peaceful slumber with the rest of his oyster friends.
Oh, I did that sweet. The oyster is asleep. Alexander chucks a shell and eats it before it can scream. Did the letters get closer?
A string of letters floats in the water. The letters spell out, "Where are you going?" Alexander's heard of alphabet soup, but this is ridiculous.
I want to say it before I go in the woods.
Alexander doesn't want to taste the salty sea. Alexander hears someone coming.
Uh-oh.
5 fierce guards. Foreign man, said he, with ears and nose, tongue, hands, and eyes. Its nature cannot be disguised.
Oh my God!
Be, then man, it dies. Old Tom Troll, smell your smell. Do that which you do so well.
Smell,
This is no time for that. Alexander holds the flower of stench out to the gnome with the jumbo nose.
Tom Troll I am, that's all I'll be. My nose knows all on land and sea. A flower of stench has washed ashore. A flower 'tis all, and nothing more. Listen, hark you, Grovelord.
Why does it sound so familiar?
As you swore, with your ears, please tell us more.
Ears? Birdie! I'm a
Alexander
bird! I'm a
winds
bird!
the Tin Nightingale.
I'm a
and
smelly
plays it to
bird.
the gnome with the monumental ears.
I'm a crackly, smelly burb. Do you think the one with the eyes is just like, what the fuck are y'all looking at?
A nose is not a way to spy. My ears cannot be told a lie. A nightingale is all there be. No man is near, and so say me. Taste, Grump, that we might know whether friend or whether foe.
Minty freshness.
Alexander holds
That
the
make you
mint
drunk.
out for the gnome with the gigantic mouth.
Is it true? Is it true?
Grump knows a tasty treat. It matters not what others bleat. No
Why are
danger
you
is
licking
this one
things?
so sweet. Trilly dilly, use your hands. Is it beast or is it man?
Alexander
Fuzzy thing? Fuzzy?
Alexander holds the rabbit foot out for the gnome with the huge hands.
Be all you mad? What aileth thee? A bunny can't trill merrily. A hare does not at all taste sweet. A rabbit here is all we greet. Old Bill Batter, never fatter. Vision can resolve this matter. Look you now, and
He is terrifying, PG. I don't have anything else. Ink?
Alexander pours
I
the
should turn myself
contents of
black.
the empty-looking ink bottle over himself.
Oh wait, it's empty. I forgot. Ah! We're gone!
By all that's beauteous, fair, and sightly, 4 morons do I sleep with nightly. There's nothing
You
there
sleep
at
with
all,
nightly?
I say. Enough of this. Let's now away.
There could have been better rhymes. There had to have been better rhymes. Is this a polycule? Never mind. Never mind.
Alexander did it. He's fooled the guards.
Thank you for the big ink. Wow. Yeah, right. Does he just not see everything while everybody's in front of him? That's funny. Okie dokie then. Can I take this, please?
There's nothing to... Alexander
Now it lets me take it.
picks up the object floating in the water. It appears to be a string of letters. They say, "Where are you going?" Alexander decides to keep the odd sentence, even though it is incomplete.
See, it came closer. That there has to be a reason. Okay. Um. Oops.
Wow. Hiya, gorgeous. Oh,
Uh-oh.
what a luscious-looking hunk of flesh you are.
Thank you.
Thank you, I guess. Who are you?
How charming of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course. The femme fatale of all femme fatales. Know what I mean? You know, I was just thinking it was time I found my 50th, another husband. It would be quite a horror, an honor to have me as a bride. Just look at my beautiful weaving. It's so light, so delicate. You'll never want to leave my little nest.
It is a lovely web, but my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Oh, drat! The loss is yours. I'm sure you'll change your mind once you consider the advantages.
Oh, this is a big spider. With all these books. She must be a big spider.
That scrap of paper blew into my web from those books over there. The wind just thinks it can deposit anything here.
Alexander reaches out to grab the scrap of parchment.
After my goods, are you? What a greedy little man you are.
Alexander feels the sharp prick of the Black Widow's teeth.
Uh-oh.
Then, a strange burning sensation.
Uh-oh. Oops.
That's what you get for preferring that old scrap of paper to me.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
Oops.
Why do you think they call her a widow?
I was curious! Come on, go over there. Son, you were hurting me. You were hurting me. There we go.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I didn't realize
you.
these books had an owner. I'm in need of a rare book.
No owner. All books have owners, my good man. And this book owner, bookworm to you, wouldn't part with one of his books for anything.
Isn't there something I can do for you to pay for the book?
Let's see. Do you have an itinerant clause?
No. No clauses at all, I'm afraid.
As an exception, you always should.
Huh?
Don't mind oxymoron and diphthong. They're fairly limited grammatical principles, you know. Let's see. A marsh pig that does Texas?
No. I'm afraid not.
A dangling participle?
I'm fresh out.
A purple fiddle whacker?
A what?
No, I don't think so. Sorry.
An idiosyncrasy, perhaps?
Well.
Afraid not.
Ha! Then what good are you?
I don't know. What good is Oopsie? I am an interjection. Interjections. Interjections. They usually set apart from a sentence by an exclamation point or by a comma when the feeling's not as strong. Oopsie always comes with an exclamation. Thank you for the hydration!
Alright, now let's try and walk the fuck out of here!
I am trying to leave, thank you.
The fallen log has a good-sized knot or bump.
It does. Hello, Mr. Log.
That bump on the log does not look particularly conversational to Alexander.
I think it does. Look, it has a face. It doesn't look like it has a face.
Milkweed thrives near the mucky swamp.
Milk, you say?
Small bottles filled with milk grow on it like fruit. Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush.
It's a little bowl of milk! Hello?
Apparently, the dogwood tree doesn't like Alexander standing
Dogwood?
close.
My dear tree, is it true that your bark is worse than your bite?
Oh my gooey!
A mushy swamp lies just off the path. It doesn't look like very good swimming.
Can I touch it?
Yuck. Alexander doesn't want to put his bare hands in that oozy swamp.
Oozy. Ah! The fuck is this? Hello?
Hello. Aren't you a bunch of fine-looking young plants?
Apparently, the baby's tears haven't learned to talk yet.
Excuse me, lettuce.
The lettuce just gives Alexander the cold shoulder.
That's lettuce?
Good day, tomato vines.
Good Tommy Toes. Good morning! Happy. Oh no, what's wrong with this tomato?
Alexander says to no one in particular.
What a pleasant garden this is.
The inhabitants smile shyly but do not reply.
Maybe we died.
How did you manage to fall off the vine, Mr. Tomato?
What do you think? I'm old. I'm rotten. Yeah, leave me alone.
Uh-oh.
If you say so.
After all, you're just gonna let me sit here and rot on this dry ground like everybody else, aren't you?
Why, I don't know. I suppose...
Ah, never mind. Just go away. Ah.
Alexander picks a head of iceberg lettuce.
Ye gads! Is that cold?
Ye gads! I've never heard anybody say it like that. Ye gads!
To the right of the path is a little coffee table.
Looks like a coffee table Wing had at our old house.
A colorful array of snapdragons stand guard to one side of the path.
Hello?
Good day, snapdragons.
Oh, they are snappy.
The snapdragons don't seem inclined to communicate with anyone.
Which is this.
What a curious little black spot.
The hole in the wall does not reply.
The hole in the wall looks kind of cute.
There appears to be a hole in the garden wall. Through
That is not cute! That's not cute!
Alexander sees a land that resembles a giant chessboard. Wow, it really is a hole in the wall. Zounds, those wallflowers sure are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective of them. Alexander can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir.
Oh my.
Greetings, ladies. How charming you look today.
The wallflowers are too shy to talk to Alexander.
What curious clinging vines are on this wall?
We know we're fascinating, but no one ever visits us. We're lonely.
That's too bad.
We just want to be liked. We just want to be hugged. We've been clinging to this wall, but he's gotten boring.
I see. Perhaps you should find a new place.
Don't be stupid. We're clinging vines, not particularly mobile.
No, I don't suppose so. Well, good luck.
Alexander says to no one in particular.
What a pleasant garden this is.
The inhabitants smile shyly but do not reply. An elegant padded chair provides a cushy seat from which to enjoy the lively garden. Alexander would love to sit a spell, but he's a tad busy at the moment. The pillars don't reply. Alexander's voice just bounces off the wall.
Oh my.
Right?
Checkmate.
It does.
Only chess pieces allowed in chessboard land. That's right. Humans aren't allowed in and never will be. Stay out!
Uh-oh.
I must insist, Your Highness. I shall
Alexander
send a
is
lump
just a
of
pawn.
coal to the Vizier and the Princess as a present for their wedding, and that's the end of it.
And I suppose you'll leave me with only this stupid spoiled egg to send, Your Highness.
What?
I want to impress the new king and queen of the realm as much as you do.
What?
As queen of this island, I have every right to that lump of coal.
Who isn't queen of this isle? The lump of coal is in my possession. Therefore, I shall do as I please with it. Besides, there's nothing wrong with that spoiled egg.
The egg, though delightfully spoiled, is not nearly so valuable as the lump of coal, and you know it. Your Highness always got to carry the singing stone. It's not fair that you get the coal, too.
That doesn't count. The singing stone was stolen by that horrid beast. I should get to keep the coal just because my stone was stolen.
It wasn't your
I am so
stone.
confused.
It belonged to the Isle of Wonder treasury. Your Highness always thinks that everything is hers.
Excuse me, my good man, but could you settle an argument for us?
Which of us should get to carry the coal and which the egg? Remember, white is the color of deserving truth and virtue.
That's racist.
Quiet, Your Highness, and let him make up his own mind. I, for one, shall be more proper, and not even mention the fact that red is the color of love.
And lust,
I'm
which
sorry,
Alexander
Your
has.
Majesties. I'm partial to both red and white, but I'm afraid that I don't know how to solve your problem. One of you will just have to be gracious and allow the other the lump of coal.
What a ridiculously stupid idea.
Quite ludicrous.
He was a lot of help, wasn't he?
Oh, yes. Obviously a man of high intelligence.
I think that was sarcasm.
The lump of coal goes much better with my gown anyway. Black and red are imperial colors.
It is true.
That's the silliest thing I ever heard. Red does not go with anything, being much too self-conscious. White is the perfect accompaniment to any color.
Also true. But white is not even a color. It is the presence of all colors.
Alexander picks up the Red Queen's scarf.
If I can pick it, I can pocket. Bye-bye.
There's no reason to use that up. Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Last island, last island!
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Meow.
Hello, friend. Aren't you an odd-looking little fellow?
I'm not odd-looking, you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you could speak.
Speak not. Funny is, speech I am and nothing but.
Are you a dangling boo?
You speak strangely, friend.
Strange, my speech is not. Eloquence I speak with.
But who are you? And why are you here?
Away I fly my home from. Lost I am therefore. As my name too, can you guess not? It's what I do this branch with, and the way I speak of.
Alexander holds the sentence out to the creature.
This sentence seems in need of an ending. Perhaps you could finish it?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Know what I do? Where are you going to? Like you I do. Go I with you?
New friend!
Well, that was certainly interesting. It looks like Alexander now has a passenger.
That is a friend. Okay. Uh-oh. Look, a bunny!
There is no reply.
That looks like it's hot.
A pond lies across the path. The water boils as if over some magical flame.
Maybe we can boil our lettuce. It sounds tasty.
Hoping to cool down the boiling pond, Alexander
I was
throws in
hoping
a
for
head of
lunch.
iceberg lettuce. The pond's water slowly stops boiling, cooled by the ice.
Damn,
It
that's
still
one
looks
cold
hot,
lettuce.
but bearable. Alexander decides to brave the steaming pond.
Ouch! Ow! Ooh, 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 ouch!
You're wearing
The
boots.
pond is no longer boiling, but it's hardly bathwater.
Sir, you are wearing boots.
Alexander takes the old hunter's lamp from the tree.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
As Alexander continues down the path, he gets the strange feeling that he's being watched.
Oh, gee,
Come
why
on
would you
over
feel
here
that?
and see what I'm doing with these flowers. Never mind that stone fella on top of the gate. He won't hurt you any. He's just there to scare you.
Uh-oh. Alexander pours McDonald's coffee in his lap, feels a burning sensation. I do not make fun of that poor lady who got her nays burned off by coffee, okay? That was too hot. That was way too hot. Twice boiling, in fact. No coffee should be that hot. That's naughty. I don't trust this gate, but I do see a brick. Can we check it at the gardener?
There's no reason to touch that.
Why not?
Alexander picks up the brick.
Ah! Oh my god!
Gotcha this time. Dickheads. Oh.
It sounded like he said dickheads.
That move was slightly erroneous.
Erroneous! A good shot, boy, statue. But the pizza cheese is not 650 degrees Fahrenheit, Mr. Mindslug.
Alexander.
You.
That's odd. The gardener just disappeared.
Or whoever Mindslug. I apologize for assuming. If you have a proper pronoun you prefer me to use, please tell me. Well, okay. We have a dangly participle, right? I know a certain bookworm who would like this present this dangly participle.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
In his pants! That joke will never not be funny. You have a dangling participle, and you identify as having a dangling participle. Ah! Yes, I see. I see the innuendo that you are dropping, as well as the things that I've dropped in your participles. Got it. Before we get going, I'm gonna need a potty break, okay? Everybody come and stretch. Thank you, my dog. Everybody get up and stretch. I'm gonna get a potty break, and I'm going to also refill my cup with ice. Be right back. Okay, my Mickey sippy is now filled with icy. Guess what I ordered by accident, PT? Or rather, I didn't remember that it was on the way. I got more Kingdom Hearts Keyblade ice cubes. Ice cube trays. That way, next time we can really have a party.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
I shall make Keyblade ice cubes with more efficiency. Oh wait, I'm already here. I forgot. Oh shit. I clicked off screen. Damn it, I keep doing that. What happens when a lactose intolerant Goofy eats Mickey's cheese? What? You get the poops? Kingdom Shards! Oh no! Oh, that's fantastic. I keep clicking off screen. Son of a biscuit! Alright.
Do you have anything interesting yet?
A regular abnormality?
Let me see what I have.
My new friend.
I found this little fellow lost on another island.
Bold of us to assume he was
Coming
lost.
home I am too.
There you are, you naughty boy. I told you not to leave the island.
Glad I am seeing you too.
A most solemn celebration.
So, you found my dangling participle. I suppose I'll have to give you something. Let's
He's a
see
dangling
now.
participle
Was
with
it
sense
a
to
rare
sting.
book you wanted?
Yes, sir.
Well, then none of these will do. They've been sitting in the sun far too long and must be well cooked by now.
Oh.
This one is far more rare. A delicious little tidbit.
Thanks.
What's the book say?
Alexander is carrying a rare book from the bookworm. The words in the binding are very faint. The something something riddle book.
Riddles?
Alexander opens the rare book and looks inside.
The rose is dead.
The book contains riddles and has a page missing.
Uh-oh.
Alexander glances at a few of the conundrums, but finds himself more curious about the one that is missing. What was the riddle, he wonders? More importantly, what was the answer?
Look at that. Is a horse person? Oh, there's a jester. That's a jester. And a tree.
Wow. Hiya, gorgeous.
Hello.
Oh, what a luscious looking.
Thank you.
How charming. You know. Just.
It is a lovely web.
Oh, drat!
I think I'm gonna pull on this one.
Hey, don't touch that thread!
Mind! Ha-ha!
Alexander snatches the scrap of parchment, curious to see what's written on it.
Love!
The wind blows the scrap of paper from
Oh, damn it.
Alexander's hand, but he remembers what it said well enough.
Yeah, love. Big deal. Okay. Guess I'll go. Somehow. There we go.
The magic map. Alexander pulls out his magic map.
That's what we're calling it now. Magic map. It's gonna take you to a whole new world.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Was it love or was it upside down? The text therefore said, how did you do that backwards upside down? Wow. Evil. Was that there before?
Alexander doesn't remember that sign being on the wall before. He decides to take a closer look. It's a proclamation. It reads, "Citizens rejoice, announcing the royal wedding and coronation of Wazir Abdul al-Hazred and Princess Kasima. For reasons of security, the wedding will not be open to the public. Long live the new king and queen of the land of the Green Isles."
What?
Alexander feels his stomach turn at the thought of the dread event. If he doesn't do something soon, Kasima will be another man's wife.
Someone else shed less for her. Oh noes.
Your candy dish is empty.
Ha-ha!
I am sorry, sir, but I have no more mints. Somebody has eaten them all.
Well, get some more then.
I fear that is impossible. Without the fairy, I can no longer get imports from the other islands, and we do not grow mint extract on the Isle of the Crown.
Yeah!
Oh,
Beat it, Karen!
not getting what I want.
Bye, Karen! Get more free mints for me! Bitch! But you guys shows up for the free mints. It's true, it's true. Excuse me, I have a shiny thing.
I found this large pearl. Might it be valuable enough to ransom back my family ring?
Ransom back?
I have never seen such a perfect pearl. Certainly you can have your ring back.
Oh,
I'm glad you didn't sell it. I'm a bit attached to it, I'm afraid.
Of course you are. You would be cold-hearted if you felt any differently. I am happy to see a family heirloom back with its rightful owner.
Huzzah!
The pawn shop's counter is made of a sturdy teak. The wood is well worn by eager hands and well oiled by the shop's faithful keeper. Alexander takes a closer look at the items on the counter.
Might I trade for that flute on the counter?
Certainly. What do you wish to offer me in trade?
I don't think we're gonna need the Burnaby anymore.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please, choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
I'll take the flute.
The flute? Very good, Prince Alex. May its music always be sweet. Feel free to trade it back at any time.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, the bookstore, magic book!
Hello. I will be right up. Now, what can I do for you?
How do you play with the funny portraits? What do you mean?
Good.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
is it possible to
but I
not
have no
play with the
time
portrait?
for-
Oops.
Excuse me again, sir. You mentioned the princess.
I told you I'm not interested in talking to strangers.
Excuse me again, sir. You mentioned the princess.
Oh, I
I
missed it.
told you I'm not interested in talking to strangers.
Oh, I see. I thought you meant there was like a way I could like give him mustaches or something. Oh, it does? Oh, see, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. See, we got this off of goodoldgames.com. Gold Galaxy.
I found this rare book, and I thought of your offer.
Very interesting. Oh, it is a wonderful riddle book. Riddles are much more marketable than spells these days. I guess people believe more in mirth than in magic. Here is the spell book you wanted, and a fair trade it is, I must say. Enjoy it.
I certainly hope so. We shall see how rusty my spellcasting truly is.
Alexander is carrying a book.
Magic paint spell. 1 cup swamp ooze. 1 a river Styx water. 1 black horse feather. Add Styx water to swamp ooze and cup. Stir with horse feather. Apply with blank surface with artist brush. Speak incantation over painting to materialize. Incantation. Magic paint. Black as ink. Bring to life what I think. Make it real what I draw according to the spoken law. Oh. Ow! Goodness. Yeah, it looks slightly more normal. Okay then. What's that?
A plaque bearing a merchant crest hangs over the doorway. The bookshop owner must be proud of his credentials.
Oh. Oh, wait. Is there more in the book? Is there more?
The book is used to cast... The book is used... The book...
Make rain spell. Few drops salt from water, not from the sea. 1 vial sacred water, falling water. First mix salt and sacred water in a teapot, then add falling water. Speak incantation over pot to enchant. Heat to boiling to activate. Clouds of thunder, shafts of light, come and sup with me tonight. Waters 3 have I for tea. Brew a tempest now for me. Huh. Charming a creature of the night spell. 1 skull full of hot oak embers, a bit of sulfur, brimstone, 1 strand of a pure-hearted maiden's hair. Add hair and brimstone to skull of embers in presence of a creature. Speak incantation over skull. Creature of the night, to me succumb. Fire and brimstone lead thee numb. Purity bind thee like a chain. I do to do what I now ordain.
This is the last page.
Huh. Oopsie's learning a lot today. Leave! Wait, I want to talk to the man again. I want to talk.
Alexander can...
Good day again. How
Hello.
may I help you?
It's this man. You will talk to me, sir.
Determined to learn more about the strange man's relationship with the princess, Alexander shows the man his insignia ring and formally introduces himself.
I'm sorry to insist, but my name
I
is
am the Avatar!
Alexander of Daventry, and
I appreciate the offer of the ring, Alexander, but I'm afraid I'm already spoken. Daventry? Where have I heard of Daventry? Flying flit mice. You must be Prince Alexander. Cassima told me about you when she arrived home. How came you here?
why, by a ship now wrecked upon the sand. But you know
We
Cassima?
found the BL!
She truly spoke of me?
Yes, I
Huzzah!
saw her briefly when she first returned home. She mentioned a prince to me, Prince Alexander of Daventry. I'm afraid that was before she was told about her parents' deaths. You see, she arrived home a few weeks too late. The king and queen thought they'd never see her again. It is said they died of heartbreak. I'm afraid she's blamed herself.
What a
Heartbreak.
terrible homecoming. If we had only known.
Terrible indeed, poor
Heartbreak?
thing.
Maybe she needs
Everyone
iceberg
in the
lettuce.
kingdom seems to despair with her these days. The streets are silent.
Where is she now?
The princess is sequestered in mourning. It's a rather dated tradition, and not required, but the Wazir says she insisted out of respect.
I see. You've yet to say who you are, and how you know the princess.
I? Oh, pardon me. My name is Jalo. I am clown to the royal court, and had been since the marriage of Cassima's parents, King Caliphim and Queen Alaria. Oh, those were the happy days. The pair of them were so full of joy and life, so in love. And Cassima's birth. It would be hard to explain how long they had waited, how they had hoped for a child. I mean, she was such a charming little thing, smart as a whip, kind and sweet. Oh, she means everything to this kingdom, Alexander, and to me. I'm so terribly worried about her.
About her grief over her parents, you mean?
Well, the truth is, I do not trust the Wazir or his plans for Cassima. I'm still living at the Castle of the Crown as court clown, his clown. But it is more to keep my ear to the ground than out of loyalty.
Oh.
I wish I knew what the princess thinks these days. If only I could find Sing Sing, Cassima's pet nightingale. I might be able to send the princess a message. As it is, I must wait for the end of her seclusion.
What can you tell me about the Wazir?
The Wazir?
Why do we take it
Now
Wazir?
there's a
What?
dangerous subject. His name is Abdul al-Hazred. He came to the kingdom 15 years ago. The king was fascinated by his knowledge and his fine-sounding ideas. It didn't take long for al-Hazred to convince the king to trust him with the minor problems of daily government. You see, Caliphim had a wife and a new daughter he wanted to spend time with. Al-Hazred became Wazir.
And now?
Well, he's had his eye on Cassima ever since she was a young girl. And she is the only thing between him and the throne.
Do you think he means to harm her?
Oh, I honestly don't know. I think he'd rather keep her as wife. But whatever his plans for the princess, he will use her to his best advantage. That's his way.
Perhaps he has charmed her. Perhaps she cares for him now.
The Wazir is capable of anything. And Cassima must be vulnerable and lonely right now. Still, she has always instinctively distrusted him. Cassima has a good head on her shoulders. I'd be surprised if she's truly fallen for his words of love. Now I must return to the castle. Look, I don't want to arouse suspicion.
Arouse,
I'll try
you
to meet
say?
you here again later.
Thank you for the information, Jalo. Be very careful.
Bye-bye! Meaning him named him Mocky McMockface. Bye-bye! Okay then. See how easily he walks up the screen? You too can do so.
Hello, little nightingale. Of what do you sing?
The nightingale only looks at Alexander curiously and continues to sing.
I kind of want to follow him.
A group of serving women approach the castle.
Hurry up, girls. There's plenty of work afoot today. No time to dawdle.
Yes, Sergeant Gruff.
Oh? Do I have to dress up as a...
It's well that they're here, Wolf. Cook is about driven himself mad, I hear, worrying over the wedding preparations.
I won't.
Is that how I get
What
to the
a
castle?
celebration there will be today.
I get to
Wine
dress
will
a
flow
drag?
like a river of red.
I get to dress a drag? Huzzah! Let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Totally for Kashima. Totally why we're gonna dress a drag. Yep, yep. Oh, I know game shenanigans when I see it. Find the honeybee end. Exactly. Yes, we have played almost all the Monkey Island games. It's my fave. One of my faves. My favorite of all time is Loom. It's too bad it ended on a cliffhanger. Oh, it's so sad it never made more games. Oh, God. I hate cliffhangers so much.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
I just realized. There were baby cabbages, right? And we have milk. I know what babies need. Steak. Yes, babies should eat steak too.
Alexander gives one of the baby's tears a bottle of milk.
Baby's
the other
tears?
baby's tears seem to resent Alexander's gift for some reason.
Oh, we left him out.
Alexander collects some of the baby's tears in the old hunter's lamp.
Hey, what do you think you're doing there?
Grabbing you! Ha ha!
Hey!
Alexander picks up rotten tomato and puts him away.
Friend!
One never knows when one will need a rotten tomato. To take the path,
Now we get to listen to that. Sing the babies.
Would you babies be interested in this?
the baby's tears apparently aren't interested in that because they continue to wail at the tops of their lungs.
Oh no.
May I have this dance?
Oh, the flowers sing and talk to me for hours. They have very special powers.
One of the baby cabbages of milk.
There you go. I see a shiny thing in the chair.
Alexander stops playing the flute. But the wallflowers and snapdragons continue to dance, caught up in the music and oblivious to everything around them. Alexander could climb the wall. While the wallflowers dance, Alexander snatches the hole in the wall.
Your mind hole!
Alexander takes the teacup. To take the path, Alexander takes a pair of the muckies.
Oh, I was gonna give you guys more bottles, but I think you're fine now. Alexander takes a woof woof. I think said ooze, right?
That part of the swamp is out of Alexander.
What do you think you're doing?
Ah!
You startled me. I was just getting some swamp ooze.
Well, you certainly won't get it there! That's not swamp ooze! That's swamp slime!
Oh.
He's right, you know.
Ah, I
But
knew
he
it!
could be a little nicer about telling you. He's not a very pleasant stick in the mud.
You! Be quiet!
Oh, the trials of being a mere bump on a log.
Oh my goodness. I think you two should be friends.
I thought this might come in handy the next time your brother starts picking on you.
Aha! Finally, old Bump on the Log's not so defenseless, is he?
Hey! Hey! What you doing there? Watch the pulp, would you?
Now, Bumpy, remember all I've given you! The only thing you've ever given me is mud. Take this!
No! Not into the swamp!
Oh my god! Oh! Oh no! Oh no!
Hey, okay, I give up.
No, it's 2 on 1!
Sorry.
Well, I guess it's not very pleasant having things thrown at you. I'm sorry.
You mean it? Really? Brother?
Brother!
What?
Stick in the mud and Bump on a Log, exhausted from the battle, immediately doze off into naps. Rotten Tomato, being equally lazy, decides to join them.
Oh my. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hurt you. Here, I'll get this off your face.
Alexander fills the teacup with the swamp ooze.
Uh-oh. I don't think I did a very good job. I apologize.
The ocean is not as calm as it appears. Underwater currents tug at Alexander's...
No! I'm sorry! Oh, okay. I thought we were done for. I'm sorry. Let's not do that again.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Let's see here. Maybe we should give our flute back.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Pulled me. Whatever lies beyond this morning is a little later on. Regardless of warnings, the current carried me to my death. Nothing's like before. It pulled me.
Good day, Prince
Now
Alexander.
everybody at home is mourning, 'cause Alexander died. Oh my gosh.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
I don't think we've used this yet.
I believe I'll take the tinderbox.
Fire!
Very good, Prince
I
Alex.
said!
Enjoy your tinderbox and bring it back anytime.
Thank you.
Alexander joins Tinder. He yet again feels a pulling sensation in his pants. Oof.
There's no reason. Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Let's see here. Let's go with the big one.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation. There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get closer.
Oh.
But nothing happens. There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff.
Yeah, he should get.
Alexander decides to get closer.
I was clicking randomly. I know I fucked up. All right, all right. Ignorance kills, wisdom elevates. Arise.
Huge blocks of stone erupt from the granite cliffs.
Would that work? Wow. Arise, Alexander, arise.
Alexander stares with wonder. That's quite a way to welcome a guest, if indeed it is a welcome.
Help.
Oh my gosh. So, Graven, aka David Gallagher, streams, right? He has this thing on this application called extension on his channel called Blurp, where you could pay bits to like have sound blurbs go off. But if you're a tier 2, you could have a walk-on blurb, which is like a sound that plays whenever you can announce your arrival in the stream with this walk-on, right? And there's this one guy that has like this one sound bite from an anime, and they go arise, arise, and he imitates it every time, and it's the funniest shit. I just thought of that. Arise.
Alright, can I climb it?
The steps cannot be moved any further backwards or forwards.
Walk. Are you seriously gonna make me? Oh my goomy. I see a puzzle.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
A master of languages will suck. Oh no, what am I looking at? Oh no. Oh no. Is it Rise again? Wouldn't that be funny if it was Rise? Uh... Is this is not English or Japanese or Swedish or anything else. Okay, this one looks like a falling person. I'll pick that one. Let's just go randomly. I don't care. Oh, look, this one looks like a burb.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
What? I was gonna pick the one in the corner next. Wow. Okay. Don't vote. Oh, don't vote. This is a copyright protection from the manual of the game. I was just picking randomly. It looked like a bird to me. Alexander's playing pink. Oh my god. Oh, I do get insanely lucky. We joke that Wing has, special powers. Psychic powers. Sometimes we're so lucky that we toss plushies at the screen and get $1 million wins. Quite literally. You ever play Final Fantasy Type 0? We found the cactuar in the first try. But sheer luck.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Holes?
4 plain stone buttons have been carved into the cliffs. One may need to read about the logic cliffs in the guidebook to the Land of the Green Isles in order to understand these stones.
What? We didn't get a guidebook. Was there a literal guidebook that we missed in the game? What? Guidebook to the Green Isles. There's a tall version packed with the floppy version and a square version put with the CD-ROM version. What? Oh shit. Alright. What did it say about...
4 plain stone buttons have been carved into the cliffs. One may need to read about the logic cliffs in the guidebook to the land of the Green Isles in order to understand these stones.
The logic cliffs. Okay. One of the most intriguing artifacts left by the Ancient Ones are the logic cliffs. The cliffs are still named from a series of riddles written on the face of the cliffs leading to the beach on the island of it. Chiseled painstakingly into solid rock, the viewer must question what purpose the words serve. From the ancient scroll that references the cliffs, it can be determined the riddles on the cliff were part of an elaborate mechanism designed to protect those who dwelt. So you had to buy the previous thing in order to know what? Because it says there's in book 5. What? Following translations for the cliff scroll may help the reader understand the mystique that surrounds this artifact. Oh, the manual was his book. Okay. Because, yeah, it says this guidebook, it says, was written many years before the events of Queen's Quest 6. There are 2 versions. The tall version packed with the floppy version, and the square version published with the CD-ROM version. Got it. Okay. 4 men standing in a row, third from the left, and down you go. The rest in order, move you on. The youngest, the oldest, and second son. Okay, easy. Number 4.
4
Third from the left, and down you go.
Alexander gets the feeling
Oh,
that
shit.
was the wrong button.
Oh no, I took it too literally. No!
Tickets. Oh,
Damn it!
next.
I hope I saved.
What a riddle.
Shit. I just thought that was the order I was supposed to go with. I didn't think too hard about this.
Alexander pulls
Shit!
out his magic map.
Oh my god, I hope I remember what I clicked before.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Oh wait, this is the wrong one. Shit. I don't even remember what I randomly clicked before. Damn it!
Alexander pulls... Alexander feels a...
Son of a biscuit! Oh, this is gonna make me angry. I should have...
The granite cliff... There appears to be something etched into the face of...
Yes. Rise, motherfucker.
Huge blocks of stone. Alexander stares with wonder. That's quite a way to welcome a guest, if indeed it is a welcome.
Okay, I'm gonna save, because I don't remember. I don't want to die.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Okay, and I remember I said burb, and I picked the one right next to it. Was it this one, and then that one? No? Uh-oh.
The cliffs cannot be scaled by hand. Alexander
Was it this one?
The stone beneath
Yay!
Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliff.
Huzzah! It's a lucky! Oh, fear wings! Psychic powers! Oh, hail wing! Now safe. Don't fall victim to the logic puzzle. Okay.
Alexander examines.
Okay. Back to the thing. 4 men standing in a row. Third from the left, and down you go. Okay, the rest in order, you move on. The youngest, the oldest, and the second son. Four? Youngest?
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
Huzzah! Boop boop boop. Boop boop. Boop boop. Boop boop. Boop 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 boop. Boop boop. Boop boop. Boop boop. Boop 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 boop. Boop boop. Boop boop. Oh, logic puzzle, logic puzzle.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Oh, Sacred 4. Well, shit. I think we might have to look up the manual again. Let's see here. Scroll back up. Sacred 4, Sacred 4. Okay, there's Ancient One's alphabet. Okay, there's no pictures. This doesn't tell me anything. To avoid piracy, a diagram of the Ancient One's alphabet material showing symbols used is not allowed. Well, no, that doesn't help at all. Their writings are directly translatable by simply replacing the appropriate letter of our alphabet for its corresponding symbol in theirs. It's probable that the ancient ones spoken our language, or perhaps our own letters for the spoken language. There are 26 primaries. There are other minor symbols, but those are used for accent. Well, how does this help?
like A represents harmony, the cat, the color sienna, and earth. Do any of them look like a cat? This one kind of looks like an A. Hmm. What's the sacred four? I am a knight! Ancient ones gave meaning to every creature, every emotion like creature, color, element, ranked. Thank you, PJ. I love you as usual. Bye. Mwah! Thank you for the hydration. I give you the big blem. Blim. I give you a choop. The top of the scale were the sacred four: tranquility, color azure, caterpillar, and air. Alright, so we need the symbols for tranquility, azure, caterpillar, and air. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. Right, somebody's gotta have a picture. There we go. Tranquility. Got it. Got it. Yep, okay. Okay, there's azure, caterpillar. Which one's caterpillar? Okay, there's air. We saw that one. Is that? No, that's not air. That's tranquility. Right. I just pointed that one. Okay, so air must be. You kind of looks like air, but that's apparently the snake, serpent. Air. It's a screenshot, so I'm squinting to read this tiny text. There's so many! Oh, there it is. No, wait. No, that was caterpillar. Shit! I thought this was caterpillar, but it's apparently this one.
nothing happens. Alexander examines.
I don't think that's it, but
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
I had to go potty. I'll be right back.
You play the remaster of this on PlayStation 5? Oh my gosh, I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, okay. Puzzle brain back on. Alright.
Nothing happens. Alexander... The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
Yay! I thought that one looked more squiggly. The thing is so small, I can barely see it, and if I try and zoom in on it, it disappears. I hate this. I hate this. I hope no more of those. My brain hurts. Alright, what you got for me? Wait, say it first.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
All silent cry the noble boulders. Rocks? What? Is this another one of those things I think, oh, you're going up? So last time was rise, so what could the next one be? Ascension.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
Oh, we got some screen tremble here.
Alexander finds himself, finally, at the top of the cliffs.
Woohoo!
Exhausted, he steps over the lip of the plateau and stands.
Finally!
Why do you make such an effort to climb the cliffs, young man?
Why not?
The winged ones who live on this island have the power of flight. You could have it too, if you'd only eat a berry from this magical flying nightshade bush.
Oh, no.
See? The sweet berries will make you float like a petal on the wind. Try some.
The huge doors are locked tight. Somebody obviously wants to keep something out, or something in.
Oh.
Come, stranger, trust me. Think of what I'm offering you.
Poops, probably. Lots of poop.
But who are you, matron?
Who cares?
I mean, I am only a poor old woman who wishes you well, handsome stranger.
Imposter!
Think of me as your grandmama.
Imposter! Imposter!
Young man, you offend me. I try to help you and you insist on being rude.
Imposter! Imposter! Shoot! Shoot! Go away!
All right then, stay tied to the ground like a load of lead. See if I care. You...
Bye, bitch! Ha!
The old woman just disappeared in a cloud of smoke. Perhaps those berries are even more powerful than she led Alexander to believe.
Oh. She poofed. I'm gonna go in the hole, though. You go in the hole.
Alexander crawls through the small opening in the rock. Alexander finds
it's
himself
dark.
in a dark cave.
This sounds like a job for tender bucks.
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box to light it. Alexander already has lit a candle. Alexander sees nothing to do with the rocky walls of the cave. Alexander crawls through the opening in the rock. The lighting in this part of the cave is better. Alexander extinguishes the candle's flame and places it back in his pack. Alexander crawls back into the first room of the cave. Alexander can't see a thing. Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box to light it. Alexander sees nothing on the floor of the cave except dirt. Alexander sees nothing to do with the rocky walls of the cave. Alexander sees nothing to do with the rocky walls of the cave. Alexander sees nothing on the floor of the cave. Alexander sees nothing. Alexander sees... Dead end. Nothing that way. Alexander crawls through the opening in the rock.
Just double checking. It seems strange to have a whole screen and nothing on it.
The lighting in this part of the cave is better. Alexander extinguishes the candle's flame and places it back in his pack.
Thank you, Mind Slug. Have a good day. Hope you enjoyed your time with us.
Alexander takes a few leaves from the plant.
What's a
As
plant?
he does so, a strong smell of peppermint is released.
Oh.
Ah.
I thought it was like a stone or something.
The window in the rock is too small for Alexander to fit through.
I guess we'll leave then.
Alexander crawls back into the first room of the cave. Alexander crawls back through the passage to the top of the cliffs. Alexander can't reach the mountain without help.
Look, an intruder!
Ah!
Hold! How
It
did
wins!
you get up here, human?
I climbed the cliffs.
That is not possible. No one has solved the cliffs of logic in several centuries. And if the cliffs were to be solved, it would certainly not be by a human.
I didn't mean to trespass. I only wanted to visit this beautiful island.
No visitors have been welcome on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain in years. Not since the Red and White Queens had spies in the guise of friendly visitors steal our island's sacred golden fleece. But we will not display such foolish trust again. You will have to answer to Lord Azure and Lady Ariel. They will determine what can be done with you. I can assure you, it will not be pleasant.
Oh no!
With what trickery did you master the cliffs of logic and reach the city of the Winged Ones?
A guide.
Only the magic of clear thought, my lord. I meant no harm.
A
Cliffs
book
of
with
Logic.
letters in it.
It is the sacred oracle's prophecy, Azure.
Yes, Ariel. It is lucky for you, human, that climbing the cliffs of logic is part of a prophecy that I cannot ignore. We have just been ordered by Wazir Al-Hazred himself to dispose of any strangers that might land on our fair isle. But the prophecy would have a different fate befall you.
The prophecy predicts that whosoever climbs the cliffs of logic will defeat the Minotaur. The Minotaur has violated our sacred catacombs and eats our young in sacrifice.
Sacrifice!
Our own daughter, Lady Celeste, was taken there only this morning as his most recently demanded offering.
A dilemma, then. Whom shall I obey in regards to your fate? The oracle or the crown? But since Al-Hazred did not dictate how I was to dispose of intruders, and since you cannot possibly survive the catacombs, your imprisonment there should serve both purposes quite admirably.
Uh-oh.
I will not resist you in this, my lord. I shall do my best to save your daughter.
First, I must tell you that the catacombs are a labyrinth of rooms, a place of exceeding danger. You will need many tools and clear wits to survive it.
Uh-oh.
I am ready.
I am not!
Very well. My guards will take you there now.
No!
You seem courageous enough, but the catacombs will determine how brave you really
No,
are.
no, I'm not brave at all! Fuck! Oopsie doesn't want to go in the catacombs!
Why did
He
you
prefers
tell
a
Lord
hairbrush.
Azure you were ready and willing to
A
face
hairbrush.
the catacombs? No one is ever ready, and only a fool could be willing.
And you are far wiser, I suppose, to leave a maiden to die? To not fight this plague on your own people?
Bravery and suicide are two different things, human.
This is true.
You will have a chance to renounce your choice soon enough, when you lay trembling under the Minotaur's hooves.
We shall see. Thanks for the escort.
We only escort you to your death. May the fates make it quick so that you do not have to scream long.
This is how you treat your guests?
The catacombs' entrance door is locked from the outside by the Winged One's guards. It
Oh, boy.
seems that leaving the catacombs by that door is not an option.
Doggy brushes.
Niches in the wall form stone
Niches?
burial beds. Ancient bones lie crumbling on the unyielding rock.
You mean niches? Niches?
Niches in the wall. Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones, but finds nothing except the dust of the grave. Alexander hears the distant sound. Niches in the wall. Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones, but finds nothing except the dust of the grave. The remains of several unfortunate souls haunt the room.
They look kind of
These
gooey.
bones seem more recent than the ancient catacomb
Ew.
bones that Alexander has seen so far. Perhaps they were victims of the Minotaur, or perhaps they died while wandering lost in the maze. 3 of the skeletons are completely intact.
Hello.
Alexander picks up the skull.
Friend!
Alexander doesn't want to disturb that skeleton. He seems to have all his bones intact, and it'd be a shame to break up the set.
It'd be a shame to break up the set.
Alexander doesn't want to disturb that skeleton. He seems to have all his bones intact. Alexander doesn't want... The walls of the catacomb. Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones, but finds nothing except the dust of the grave. Alexander hears a low growling, so faint as to seem born of his fired imagination rather than of any living creature.
Uh-oh.
Alexander feels the tile he's standing on shift beneath his feet.
Uh-oh.
Ah! No!
Tickets. Oh. Next.
3 spikes and you're out. Alexander feels the tile he's standing on shift beneath his feet.
Uh-oh.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
3 spikes and you're... Alexander feels...
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
3 spikes and you're... Alexander feels the tile he's standing on shift beneath his feet.
Uh-oh.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
3 spikes.
It's like playing freaking, what do you call it? Minesweeper. I don't know.
Somewhere, far off into the catacombs, the sounds of hooves faintly echo.
Ooh.
Alexander takes the shield from the wall. Alexander hears the distant sounds of a wild animal somewhere in the maze of rooms. Alexander finds 2 coins on the skeleton's eyes. He takes the old coins. Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones, but finds nothing except the dust of the grave.
Oh, this corpse is a cheapskate.
It's a trap. The doors have sealed Alexander inside. And the ceiling is coming down.
In
a desperate move, Alexander throws a brick into the grinding gears. The brick is caught between 2 cogs. The gears shriek and shudder. The mechanism grinds to a halt. The ceiling is stuck.
Yay!
The trap is sprung.
Oof. Oh boy. I am hungry, so I'm gonna call it. We're gonna rate a pizza. I'll see you guys later.
Alexander hears a low growling, so faint as to seem born of his fired imagination rather than of any living creature.
I hope you have fun today. I certainly did. My brain is cooked, so we're gonna go. I love y'all. You have a fantastic day.